I got some bluegill beds in this area. That's always a good sign. It's the middle of the day, super hot. Thank God for some wind. Man, must have been bluegill. They're really chewing on this worm. Fish of all different sizes. It's just on kind of a tough day, and this is just one of those baits where you get some bites on it, man. No doubt about it. Worm fish. Ton of bluegill bites down through here. It's a little 7-inch worm.
You guys ever get to the lake in the middle of summertime, middle of the day, you know, I'm talking like 11 o'clock, maybe it's a Sunday after you've been to church or you got your chores done, your honeydews and all that. You get over there and it's just hot and it is tough. That's kind of what was going on this day. Had a couple hours to fish and I played around with some different baits and couldn't get bit. And so I decided to just put one bait in my hand and cover some water.
Come on, fishes. Bite my little worm. This water's got pretty good stain in here. Not much of a fish, but it's a fish. That, my friends, is a Debo dink. Shout out to my buddy Debo. Be proud of me there. Hey, you're not the only one that catches dinks. Well, I will say, my man just jack a 5'6" or 5'8" or whatever. So he catches plenty of good fish.
Bait that when I really need a bite in the summertime, you can usually generate some fish if you just keep it in your hands and you fish it real slow. And it's a 7-inch worm, you know, a Texas rig 7-inch worm.
I'm taking this little worm. It's just a 7-inch power worm, man. That's awesome. Fish of the day. Pumpkin seed. That's what these bass are eating right there. Exactly what the bass are eating. The old 7-inch worm. Come here, buddy. There's a little piece of wood in the water down there. Nice fish. Yeah. Right. Come here, buddy. There we go. Look at there. Hey, nothing wrong with that fish. On a tough day. Oh, another worm fish. Keeping it simple. I'll talk about the setup here shortly and give you some options on colors, brands, and sizes. Nice fish. I like that. Good slot fish for this lake.
Power worm. Just a 7-inch power worm, like blue fleck. I mean, blue fleck just works everywhere. It's a great bait. It's got that, you know, power bait. It's got that scent. It just, it gets you more bites, I believe. I think they hold on to it a little bit longer. Got a little bit more room for error. But Texas rigged on a 3/0. I like the Superline EWG Gamakatsu hook. 1/4 ounce weight, 15-pound test, like a 7-foot medium heavy rod. You know, another worm that I use a lot is just the Zoom Mag 2. Plum apple, green pumpkin. This is a great worm. So the Mag 2 is just a little bit bigger than the power worm. But when the fish are kind of funky and finicky, one of these will usually work. And it's just about, you know, covering some water, put yourself in the right areas, slow down, and you'll pick up some few bites.
Good fish. Good fish. Oh. Not as good as I thought. He's just crazy fish. Spunky. Brass monkey. Hey guys, the #1 bait, in my opinion, for catching fish in the summertime, in the middle of the day when it's tough, is a 7-inch worm, Texas rig. I mean, it's been super tough out here, and I put this thing in my hand, and I'm just kind of plinking it around, casting to the grass, flipping it to the wood, whatever, and you know, turned a kind of a tough day into a day where I'm catching some fish.